Hi guys, it's Carol from Carol's Universe. Really glad that you can join me this afternoon. Yesterday, if you remember, we did the review on the Lancome Taint Idol Ultra 24-hour foundation. I wasn't that impressed with it, but it was okay. It was a nice enough foundation. A little bit too yellow for my liking, and I think I gave that something like a 7 out of 10. Let's see how we fare with the Mac Matchmaster today, which I did mention yesterday I'll be doing in a review. So I got this foundation in my batch of samples on Tuesday when I went round, last Tuesday when I went round viewing different samples from Chanel, Estee Lauder, Clinique, Mac, Lancome, all the sort of high-end brands. I decided that I'd get a load of samples and do some reviews on YouTube because I wasn't sort of willing to go out and buy stuff until I'm sure about what I feel about it and what I think about it. So let's get on with today's review. As I mentioned, we're actually doing a review today on the Mac Matchmaster. Now I'm a 7.5 in this. This is the sample that they gave. Okay, so it's a nice little small cute bottle that they gave me that in. They're very generous, aren't they, these girls? Lovely. So here we go. Let me just open this up for you and show you what the actual colour looks like. This is a 7.5. I'm trying desperately not to spill anything. It does look probably very ready on screen, but in my real world, in this world where I am now, it's actually a lovely sort of chocolatey brown with lovely subtle yellow undertones, which I really like. I've got it on my face at the moment and I think it looks quite nice. I quite like that. Okay, now let me give you a few facts about this foundation. It has about 14 shades, so there should be something for everyone. The shades range from 1.0 right up to 9.5. Now 9.5 obviously will be your darkest shade. 1.0 will be your very, very lightest shade, so it will go for people probably with very porcelain skin, very alabaster skin, that type of thing. 9.5 will go for people who have got very, very dark skins, and as you know, as I've mentioned, I'm a 7.5 in this, so I'm very sort of yellowy, chocolatey type. The consistency, what do I like about this foundation? I like the consistency of it. First of all, as soon as I put it on my face, as soon as I touched it and felt it and saw it, I thought this feels really lovely. I was expecting it, funnily enough, to be thicker than it actually is, but it's not. It's actually quite light, which I was very surprised at. It's a medium to heavy coverage build. Okay, so it starts off as medium. If you want to build it up, you can do so. You can build it to a heavy coverage if you so wish. Let me show you a little sample of what the actual, so that's it there, see that? And I'm going to just swatch a little bit on my hand like that. I've already swatched some before. I've just done a video before, but it kind of went haywire, so there we go, there it is. I'll just swatch it there. It's a little bit lighter than my own arm, so pardon me. There we go. See that? Quite nice. I like that. It's not too watery, not too thick, but it's definitely veering on the more sort of watery side than the thicker side. So that was quite a nice surprise, actually, I thought. The colour is beautiful as far as I'm concerned. Really, really nice. They seem to have got it, I suppose that's why it's called Matchmaster. They seem to have got it spot on. With the Lancome, I thought it was really yellowy when I put it on. It took ages for the yellow to kind of settle down and settle into my skin and start to look nice. With this, I've had this on for about an hour or so, and as soon as I put it on, it just went on my skin beautifully. It wasn't really yellow, it wasn't really red or anything like that at all. It was just right, and I thought, yes, this looks great. And as soon as I also put it on, it felt really light, and it did look really light on my skin. So if you want light coverage, you can just sort of put one spot here, or wherever you put it, or however you put it on. You don't need to like put loads of it on. If you want to build it up, all you need is probably another little bit of a layer on there. So medium to heavy coverage, but you don't need to really, you know, put loads on to really build up the coverage of it. It costs about I think it's about £22. I'm going to get the link anyway for it, so you'll be able to find out how much that costs. You get it in Debenhams, you can get it in House and Fraser, you can get it in Boots, and Mac I think still have their own little outlet shops, and they also have their website that you can order this from. And I think, you know, I'm really surprised because I used to buy Mac back in the early 2000s, and I kind of stopped buying it because I thought, you know, their foundations just seemed a little bit hard to me, a little bit harsh, a little bit too heavy. So I stopped buying it over, you know, for a few years, and I sort of went to drugstore foundation. Well, I stopped wearing foundation for a number of years, to be totally honest with you. I just couldn't be bothered with it, and, you know, I just didn't see the, you know, the necessity in wearing it. It's only recently, since I've moved to where I am, that I decided that I would be buying, that I'd start buying foundations. I don't really wear foundations often at all. I'm only wearing them now just to do filming for the YouTube channel. And, you know, I've only started buying the, well, not buying this, but looking at Mac foundations again. And yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I'm surprised that I'm so impressed with this Matchmaster, but it's not heavy. It seems to have a really nice, flawless finish as well. And it also, what I love about it is it's even though it looks like makeup, I don't, as you know, I do not like heavy makeup or something that looks like makeup on my face. I like something to look natural and huey and, you know, warm and, you know, coloured up and browned up. I like that type of thing on the skin. But even though this does look like makeup to me, I think it looks like pretty makeup, and that's the difference. You can get makeup that you put on that looks like makeup, but it makes the face look garish. It makes the face look like it's got, you know, tons of layers on it. And you can get makeup that looks like makeup, but it looks like pretty makeup, and it kind of looks like you stepped out of a painting, or, you know, that it's been put on really nicely and it really complements the skin. And I definitely think that Mac definitely falls into that category. So what would I give this out of 10? I would give Mac Matchmaster out of 10 definitely an 8. I think it's beautiful. I think that I'm really surprised that I prefer it over the Lancome, but I definitely do. It's definitely a lighter consistency than the Lancome, which is probably why it doesn't look so yellowy in that when you actually put it on. I would definitely suggest that you at least try a tester of this out, see how you feel about it, and then go purchase it. Yeah, really like this one a lot. I'm really surprised at how much I like it. I don't wear, as I said, foundation very often, but certainly if I am going to wear foundation, this is something that I'm definitely going to invest in the Mac Matchmaster, because I think it's beautiful. I think it's really nice, and they've done a really good job there. Now, that's the end of the review. I'm going to be reviewing next the Mac Studio Fix Fluid. I think that's what they gave me. I think that's a sample. It's going to be either that or it'll be another Mac foundation tomorrow. And also I'm going to be doing some videos on, well, I don't want to say tutorial, because, you know, I think I'm alright at doing my own makeup, but I wouldn't say I was the best one out there to do it, so I don't really want to do tutorials. But I am going to be doing things like, you know, my foundation routine, the different looks that I've got, and I'm also going to be doing hair reviews. I'm going to do a review on the hair that I've got on at the moment, so watch out for that. I'll probably do that a little bit later, but there's going to be loads and loads more coming from this channel. I'm going to just build, I'm new to YouTube really, so I'm going to really start building up the channel, start building up the different things that I'm doing. I'm really excited about it. I love YouTube. I love watching all sorts of people. I'd like to give a massive shout out to people like Beauty by JJ. She's a great inspiration. Beautiful girl, looks really good, and she's got a fantastic channel. I hope that I can get as many subscribers as her. And I'd also like to give another shout out to someone like Britpop Princess, who I really like a lot. She comes across as a really genuine, lovely, positive young lady, and I really like her channel as well. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Bissa Nation, who I think is incredible with makeup. What a talented young lady she is too. Love all these girls, and I hope at some point that I'm going to have as many subscribers and as many views as those young ladies. So thank you so much for watching today. Hope this was informative to some degree, and I'll definitely be back with another foundation review on the Mac Studio Fix Fluid, or it will be another Mac foundation product. Thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely speak to you soon. Take care.